At the title deed of Kasarani Sports Center is missing. It is nowhere to be found. Unalia nini? Yani, just explain to us. Ati the title deed of Moi International Kasarani Sports Center is missing. Yani, ni watu huwa mnatuona kama hizi vitu zenye alishia nini anaonaga kila siku. Hivyo ndio venye mnatuona ni kama hizo vitu zenye alishia nini anaona every day. Hizo vitu zenye anaguzaguza every day. Hivyo ndio venye sisi mnatuona. Anyway, we are soon coming up with something big. Nyinyi endeleeni kupoteza ma title deeds zenyu.
Majamaa, mimi naambia ni bulanda. Hii Kenya ukore iko juu, alafu tunakuwa na joke sana. Unasikia ati Kasarani Stadium, hiyo ni over 200 acres. Haina title deed. Mjamaa aje, ati Kasarani ina title deed aje, na hapo tumekelea ganji. Hapo kuna ma stadium, kuna marena. Mjamaa ati area hakuna title deed aje. Bulanda. Unasikia National Assembly Public Investment Committee walifanya mkutano nini na wasawa Sports Kenya officials wakiwa na banja. So wakati ya kuvutana hapa wakauzele maandamano. Rada ni gani hapa Kasa. Wale maandamano wa Sport Kenya yenyewe wako na imechacha. Ikabidi wameroroa akasema nyewe Kasa haina title deed. Na wamejaribu kuifuatilia wapi pale kwa Ministry of Land. Lakini pia wanapigishwa mapii. Mjamaa ni bulanda. Alafu juu mjamaa.
Unajua mimi leo nimekaa tu hivi na focus na shida zangu kwa maisha. Alafu naona hii video ya William Ruto ana trend, ati analia, anatoa handkerchief, sijui anasema I don't know why I'm getting emotional. My friend, wewe ukitaka lia kabisa. If you want to get emotional, lia mpaka utoe makende ugongeshe kwa ukuta. But as Kenyans, we don't care completely. We don't care with your emotions. Our main agenda, our collective agenda is to send you home. Ukitaka lia, toa nguo, fanya nini, do all that. Na ujue feelings na emotions fanyia bibi yako kwa nyumba. Feelings na emotions fanyia bibi yako kwa nyumba. Sisi wa Kenya, we don't care about your emotions completely. Hatuna haja. Because hiyo ndio ufale ulibemba nayo wa Kenya 2022 kwanza kulialia mbele ya watu kujifanya kumbe ni conman. Then you think you can still apply the same trick this time around. My friend, it will not work. Those are old tricks, they will not work. There's a shortage of fools in this country. Wakenya tumekujua, ukitaka hata lia machozi ya damu, toa damu, we don't care. One term is unstoppable. You are going home. You are going home and we are ready for this. Getting emotional over what? Getting emotional over what? Wamama wameuliwa hapa kwa are wakakatwa matiti. Haukulia. Vijana wamepigwa risasi mbele mchana jua ikiwaka hii Nairobi. Mchana wa jua vijana wanapigwa risasi, wana bleed damu, akili la magega kwa barabara hii Nairobi. You said nothing. In fact, the best you did was to call them criminals. Then you come here unasema at getting emotional over what? Wewe bwana usituone hivi bwana, usituone hivi kama wajinga. Usituone hivi the fact that hatujawahi kuwa president. Don't think that we are not stupid bwana. We are not stupid bwana. There's a shortage of fools in this country bwana. There's a shortage of fools. Emotions zako fanyia bibi yako. In the meantime, anza kujipanga venye unaenda nyumbani. Anza kujipanga bwana. Anza kuipanga. Usituone washenze bwana. Waacha
Si hata rais analia venye alitulilia 2022 akachaguliwa, lakini machozi ya this time bwana I save for 2027 hata lia ya kutosha. Lazima tupeleke nyumbani.
You know, many times men we pretend to be okay even when we are not okay, but me I'll say the truth. One of the most painful things that happened to me this year and last year was the social media bullying and insults. Okay, for a while I was able to assume it and focus on my goals, but it got to a point where it became too much. It got to a point where it was even being spoken in my family WhatsApp groups, and I felt betrayed by the people I was trying to fight for. I was trolled, I was insulted, I was called a conman, a beggar, and it's okay for a leader to be called names, it happens. But you dragged me down, you deflated my energy, you crippled my wheels. I started feeling like if the same people I'm fighting for are not supportive of what I'm fighting for, then afadhali hata niwachane nayo nirudi kwa biashara yangu nifanye vitu zangu. Now, well, I managed to leave that politics for a while. I don't know whether I've left it forever or whether I'll do it someday in the future. But nowadays, I just do my personal business, make my own money. I'm peaceful, eat my food, evo pole pole too, and spend time with my friends and my family. But you cost me immeasurable amount of pain. You're staki kudanganya, and I don't want to pretend that I was okay or that I'm okay with it. I've never healed from that thing. It was so painful because I'm somebody who lived my life for over 20 years being a person of integrity, a person of reputation. Sijai chukua kitu ya mtu, sijai hata nikikosea mtu, I'm sorry. I always made sure that I live with values. Lakini nyinyi mkakuja mkanichafua, mkanipaka matope, mkaniita conman, beggar. Haja yangu ni pesa ya Wakenya. When in actual sense, the money that was contributed to me versus what I spent was so little. Yenye nilikontributiwa kwangu versus yenye nilitumia ni mingi. I even spent my own savings, trying to move around the country. Nobody even appreciates that I went 29,000 kilometers, 34 counties, which is something that nobody else has done, You were trolling and pulling me down as if you can do what I was doing. Now I left it. Now you've not done it. Hakuna mtu ameifanya. Because you've come to realize that it was not easy. It came with a lot of risk, a lot of dangers, because hao watu unakosea, these contracts that you are exposing are people who've made millions and billions. People with capability and with power. But anyway, mulini troll, mukasema nini. Squeezy mimi, I don't take anybody's money. Nobody has contributed anything to me. I am just making my own money, my own personal business, and I pray to God to help me succeed. But one thing I'm sure is that the consequences of us failing to do the change that we should have done will be more painful on you who trolled me than on me. Iyo ni kitu niko sure kabisa. Yani consequences za sisi kutoleta yale mabadiliko ambayo tungeleta kama tungepewa nafasi na support, consequences zake zitakuwa uchungu sana kwa huyu mtu ambaye alikuwa ananitroll kila siku na hanijui. Hatuja grow pamoja, hatujasoma pamoja, ndio aseme huyo Morara namjua ako hivi na hivi. You are just trolling me for likes and for comments, social media bullying and stuff, and calling somebody this and that, and you don't know them. You don't know the quality of the man that you are insulting. But ni sawa. It's okay. You did your best. Most of you are still living, your lives. Nothing has changed in your lives. Muko tu pale pale, you are just looking for the next person to troll. And you'll keep trolling like that and never focus on your dreams and goals. And that's how you'll never do anything for yourself. Mimi, however much I endured that pain and however much I look back and I feel painful at that moment, I've been able to move on and focus on my own things. Leadership is a gift from God. I know that God gives people a chance at a time of his own choosing to do that which he wants done, and he gives them favor and resources. So at God's own time of choosing, he'll give me favor, he'll give me resources, and he'll give me the strength to withstand and try to make that change. But the fact that we didn't bring that change in another 5 or 10 years, where this economy is going, the amount of pain that people will endure, some of the people that trolled me, for sure it will be more painful on them than on me. Yote tisa kumi ni kwamba, it's never good to troll anyone, especially if they are trying to make a positive change in society. Give them as much support as they need. Even if you don't want to contribute to them in any way, just wish them well. But when I look back at that moment, I don't want to be dishonest and say I don't feel pain. I feel a lot of pain and anger at what the people I was fighting for did to me. But I'll get over it with time.
Home after your historic performance at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. You have to forgive me. This is a very emotional moment. I don't know why. And I must say congratulations to you people. Tuwapigie makofi hao. You carried our flag with pride and brought great honor to Kenya, once again proving that we are a nation of champions. It is not an easy feat to achieve. Out of 198 countries, Kenya finished second overall with 11 medals, 7 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. To be the second best in the whole world out of 198 countries is no mean achievement. This is an achievement we celebrate with pride, but more importantly, one that we must emulate as a nation in every other thing that we do. Like our athletes, we do not settle for average. We aspire for excellence. Every race you run, every medal you win is a reminder that Kenya's destiny is not merely to participate, but to triumph. Our athletes remind us that excellence is not given. It is earned through sacrifice, discipline, hard work, and courage.